What's up, guys? Taqouri live back again. Now this week, for our at-home workouts, I'm gonna be using dumbbells, I'm gonna be using a mat, and that's it. I do have a block over here, a yoga block for those that are having some neck pain or discomfort. And when you do some of these, when you're laying on your back, if you don't have certain things going on, you're gonna be uncomfortable. So a lot of my clients will use a yoga block, put underneath their head, probably pop up their head a little bit, gives them better alignment and less stress on different areas that we don't want to put stress on. So what I'm going to show you all today is going to be a strictly at-home core workout. Core workout. So who wants a good core? I do, okay? Now, it takes time to build. It's one of the first things that they say that gets put on and the last thing to get off. So you might be sculpting your whole body, you might be molding and toning the rest of your body, and you look great, but you're mentally not checked in because unfortunately, all you keep thinking about is what's sitting right here. But guess what, you guys? You've already done a whole lot of work. We just got to target a little bit more and change up our style of lifting a little bit. Maybe more HIIT workouts, maybe some fasting, maybe adding more fiber to your diet, ladies or gentlemen. Okay, there's different things you can do to kind of just, hunker that down and really tone up. So, the first one I'm going to do, I learned this in college at the University of North Dakota, believe it or not, is a plank. It was a rude awakening. My very first plank I've ever done in my whole entire life was my freshman year, and I did it for 5 minutes. It was really rude. And the reason why is because you want to see our challenges. You want to see our window of wall that we had to bust through. But as freshmen, you don't want to feel the upperclassmen, so nobody did that. But 5 minutes, I'm not asking you guys to do that today. They always ask me, my clients, how long should we hold the plank for? Honestly, 30 seconds is a great window to try to hit at first, doing 2 to 3 sets as always, and then working your way up to a minute because the whole goal is to get to 1 to 2 minutes consecutively for multiple rounds. So the first one I'm going to show you all is a full plank. Just like I showed you last week with the transfer of the kettle, we're just going to actually hold the position though and make sure we have good alignment, feet together. You will feel some stress on your shoulders, but just make sure your butt's not too high or your hips are too low, okay? So I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. I have a yoga mat here, a couple dumbbells in a little bit. We'll start implementing some of those. But I'm going to do this for 30 seconds and set it and show you how long it takes for a full plank. You just kind of hold it here. And a good trick too as well, if you're struggling, I always tell people, find your favorite song, play it. See how long you last before you fall. Work on it. Oddly enough, when your brain's kind of focused in a different area and it's not actually working out, being stressed out, under tension, it kind of just goes places, giving you extra time to stay up, and before you know it, you'll hear the buzzer. So pick your favorite song, whether it's rock, rap, country, whatever. Listen to it and just see how long you go within the song. When you fall, stop the song, and then try it every single time, starting it from the beginning and seeing how far you go. Okay, so that's a full plank. Now the next one is actually more difficult. It's a half plank or an elbow plank is what they call it. You want to distribute your weight on your forearms. So what I always tell people is you don't want to have your weight placed too far forward or too far back. You want to be even, okay? Now what I do is too, I might play with my hands and hold them like this, and then I'll kind of like let go, change up positions, because it's all adding stress, believe it or not, and energy. It's all about energy. So it's distributing the energy we need to, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do a half plank with y'all. I'm gonna do this without squeezing my glutes or my core. I'm gonna show you the difference. Remember, time under tension is huge. TUT is what we call it, T-U-T, time under tension. And that's how long that your body's gonna be stressed out for a certain amount of time on a specific area of your body, if not the full body. So we're just gonna do a normal half plank, no squeezing, no tut, just to show you form for 30 seconds. Here we go. Feet together. Try to get alignment. And 30 seconds goes quick, y'all. It's not a whole lot of time. Perfect way to kind of judge where you're at in the fitness level. And if you fall within 15 seconds, again, who cares, y'all? You can't be so hard on yourself. Put in the work, eventually it'll become easier. 3, 2, 1, here we go. That's time. That's 2 of them. Already showed y'all 2 of them, it's been like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So it goes quick. okay? So now I'm gonna show you time under tension. I'm gonna squeeze my core, I'm gonna squeeze my glutes, okay? For 30 seconds, the whole time. And I'm gonna breathe, which is hard. But half plank, time under tension for 30 seconds. It is a hell of a lot harder, but it will get you to your goal faster. Here we go. Squeeze as hard as I can. You might shake. Nothing wrong with that. It means you're working. The harder you work, the better you'll look. Don't worry about what you're doing that day. Worry about the results when you get them. And remind yourself of what it took to get there. There you go. A lot harder than the first set. So we're showing you 3. Full plank, half plank with time under tension. All right? Now I'm going to go into a full plank again. I'm going to show you some knee drives, okay? So I'm going to go not mountain climber, okay? Not mountain climber. And if you do that, it's a good one. Put your heart rate up. Make sure your hip alignment is good. Forward, straight knee drives. Act like your body's in like a little gate. You can't get outside that, all right? It'll have you have better alignment. But we're doing a knee drive. So you drive, bring it back. Drive, bring it back. Drive, bring it back. Drive, bring it back. Okay? Quick. You pause for seconds, bring it back. We're gonna do that for 15 seconds. Switch up legs, 15 seconds. You have to be aware of the clock, but knee drives, forward, and a full plank. Here we go. You'll start to feel that burn already. Feel that in my core, my switch. Staying tight. 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, time. Okay? Knee drives. Knee drives. That's the 4th one, okay? 4 different variations using a plank. There's many more. Many more. But we're gonna move on. The 5th one, and I'm gonna go away from the plank for a little bit, is gonna be a side plank. So side obliques, okay? We might be building this and not even know it. These are the hardest to kind of find. So to do that, I'm gonna isolate the side a little bit. There's different variations you can use. You can use the prop up method, okay? We're using not only your foot, but your knuckles, your hands, your fingers, whatever. The first thing I'm gonna look at is alignment of the shoulder. So I don't want this to be in a weird spot. It's putting too much pressure on my shoulders. So I wanna make sure it's aligned so my weight's distributed evenly. It's about 90 degrees, right? If I look all the way down, 90 degrees. Okay, you might need to reposition your feet. This is what I'm looking at when my clients first get down here to show them body alignment and where they might be off. It's also harder to do when you're in the right spot with good form. I'm going to show you more advanced version. So we're going to stack up our feet, put our hand on our hip, raise up, and hold. And we're going to do this for 30 seconds. I'm going to actually transfer my weight without touching the ground, start the clock, and do it again on the other side. All right? So side plank, look at your alignment, start from top to bottom, and get right. So here we go, side plank hold. There's a lot of stress on your elbow if you're having some discomfort. Add a thicker mat. You can even add a pillow underneath your elbow. Whatever's most comfortable for you as an athlete. You're about to hear the buzzer. And we simply switch sides. I'm gonna change my alignment a little bit. There we go. Ten seconds. Make sure your hip isn't too far dipped. Almost there. Stay strong. And that's time. Good job. Good job. That's 6, y'all. 6 core workouts already. So that's all I'm gonna stick with for the planking. All right, it's a lot. Try those. Test them out. Remember, 2 to 3 sets. Work your way up, maybe 4 to 5. How many times a week? Honestly, y'all, you don't need too much to do that, right? Obviously, you don't need anything. So I would recommend at least 3 days a week. 2 to 3 sets, 3 days a week. And then work your way up to maybe 4 to 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Why not? You want upper body strength? Use your body weight. You're holding it up. You'll get stronger that way. So work your way up to 5 days a week, take the weekend off. And then maybe go back down to 3 days a week the week after that. Play with it a little bit, but challenge yourself. At least 3 days a week though. So you have a lot of gains, a lot of strength changes within doing that movement. All right, good job. Now, moving on. Got our yoga mat. This is the block I was telling y'all about. So if you have some neck discomfort, grab a pillow or grab a yoga block, which is perfect to keep my head up, okay? If I do this, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm just playing. So I'm not using this today. I'm done with that. I'm just gonna use my head, keep my neck up, and have good alignment. The first one is called the flutter kick. I'm not gonna use any weight at all. It's gonna be focused on my lower body. I'm gonna point my toes down, not up, point them down, away from me. Stay low, 6 inches. And do this for a timed interval set. So we're doing this for 30 seconds. Low flutter kicks. Again, if you're having discomfort in your neck, use a yoga block. If you're having discomfort in your back, put your hands at the very top of your butt, on your tailbone pretty much, and hold it there. Okay? That will prop up your weight and keep it off your lower spine. I'm just gonna hold my head like this, put my feet down, hit this timer, and get some good lower core. All right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. And you can go slow. You can go quick. Just make sure you're efficient with whatever you do. It's hard either way. Do what's best for you. All that matters is you try the movement. 10 seconds left. Gotta stay tight. 3, 2, 1. Good. Flutter kicks. Low flutter kicks. That's a hell of a workout, y'all. It's a really, really good workout. I love flutter kicks, even though it's just like grade school. But a lot of athletes will see these movements, eventually become old like me, and you're 34. And you start to feel some stuff. You can't usually do the things you used to do. I don't want to do half the stuff I used to do. So it's about maintaining your body, all right? If you're consistently maintaining, how can you fall off the mat, right? How can you? You got to stay in the game, like we always say, right? Staying in the game is not letting your excuses make more headway than your goal. Your excuses can't be more than your goal. We all got them. I can think of plenty, all right? You gotta buck up a little bit, Buttercup. If you wanna look good, you gotta be tough around here, man. Like, we can't be soft. No one cares about y'all, usually. You gotta care about yourself. Because once you start making a movement, you start feeling yourself, you start feeling confident. It's weird how people come out the woods, right? Oh, you look great. These are people just like creeping on you throughout your life, caring more about your life than theirs. Let's not give them anything but our best then. All right? So don't be soft around here. Go out and get it. Get in shape. One day after the next. On your worst day, you don't want to do something, go to the gym or do an at-home workout for a half hour, 45 minutes. I promise y'all, you will not feel worse after. Okay? So let's go get it this year. Let's make a huge 2020. It starts now. It doesn't start in January. All right? So we're about to follow this up with scissor kicks. Low scissor kicks. All right, 30 seconds. Crossing
my legs back and forth, okay? Hell of a workout. Works again the lower to middle obliques. We're gonna start this in 5, 4, all 30-second intervals, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Stay low and control. Low and control. $15 seconds left. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Good job. Good job. That's 8. 8 of them. So we still got work to do. 8 core workouts. You'll be sweating by this time already. Now I'm going to do a bicycle crunch. Okay, moving on. For my toe, I'm going to be here, opposite leg, opposite arm, and down, and down, and down. Take my time, and down. Okay? Extend and hold. Time of retention. Again, it sucks, but it can help you get you to go faster and help you look sexy. So moving on. Bicycle crunch. 30 seconds. Let's go to work. Make sure you're rotating. Have a good form. Take your time. It's all about form. You have no control. It's just that. Always have control. And that's time. Whew! Real life. That's 9 of them. So those are some good ones, y'all. Those are awesome ones using no weight at all. Got 9 core workouts. A ton of different variations. You're hitting the lower, the middle, the upper, the sides. I'm miserable. And I haven't done hardly anything, right? You will feel this workout. Mind-muscle connection is huge. Huge, huge, huge. So make sure when you do this, you're focusing on where you're working, your core. All right, it's the bread and butter of your life. We keep telling you all that. Your core is huge. And you do have one. I don't care what you look like, it's still there. So, moving on using weights. Weights. Okay? I'm gonna start with 2 for this one, and then I'm gonna use 1. Okay? 2 and 1. I'm gonna put my feet up. I'm here. I'm going to reach, bring it back. And reach, bring it back. And reach, bring it back. And reach. Okay? Opposite. This is gonna be serious. You will feel this. Using weight is so much harder than that. So if you're struggling with it, maybe drop the weight, just use your hands. Reach, bring it back in the middle. Reach, bring it back in the middle. And reach, okay? It's still gonna be hard for y'all. It's still gonna be really hard to do, but it's still gonna be super efficient. So we're gonna use 8s. These are 8 pounds. I recommend using 3 or 5s to start with. Working your way up. 3, 2, 1. And we go to work. Trying to have a good level still, not overreaching, keeping that time of attention on my core. Alternate dumbbell, we can call them toe reaches, or ultimate dumbbell reach, ultimate dumbbell press, whatever you want to call it, y'all. But just make sure you start here, feet up, at an angle, reaching, starting point, reaching, starting point. You can do a number of reps, or you can do time intervals. Now we're moving to 1 dumbbell. 1 dumbbell, all right? Now, if you want to have a more advanced workout, everything I've shown you can actually use a dumbbell for, whether it's flutters, or scissors or whatever we use it for. I'm just gonna do a rep one this time for 12 reps, going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, start point, 7, start point, 8, 9, reach, 10, 11, and 12. 11 of them. 11 more workouts, guys. And just from showing you guys that, I'm feeling some type of way. All right, feels good. It hurts though. So if you want a core, 2 to 3 sets, time intervals, 30 seconds. Again, thank you for tuning in this week. At-home core workout. Don't forget about our new studio that we showed y'all. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe to this channel, and check us out on Instagram on all of our pages, including T-Squad Studio, T.Squad.studio. Check that out, follow us, and stay in tune. Stay in the game. We love y'all. God bless.